Good fucking morning!
Good fucking morning! What's up, everyone?
So figured today is the perfect day to start this video off with a Rich Piano quote, because it's just gonna be that good of a day. But what's going on, everyone? It's Aseel Soueid from Diabetic Aesthetics. It's currently 9 in the morning. Got my good old cup of joe as usual, and I've also been sipping on a ton of water. Okay, well, I got a gallon of water here. You'll never see me just carrying around a gallon of water. I'm not that type of guy, guys. I started this video off with a Rich Piano quote, and now I'm drinking water out of a gallon.
You are a true student of bro science. Give yourself a round of applause.
Who am I? I feel like I totally come off as the biggest bro right now, but that is not how I'm like. But I had this laying around in my house, figured why not just crack it open, and why not see how much water I truly consume in a day, because I usually just drink out of cups, you know, whenever I got water around, I just chug water all the time. I know for a fact, I can bet my life on it, I drink way more than a gallon, maybe like a gallon and a half a day, not even carrying a gallon around, but I figured why not today just drink nothing than just a gallon and see how much I consume. And that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see by the end of the video how much I get down to. But anyways, today is gonna be an hectic day. So I'm gonna do something pretty crazy, something that I don't recommend anyone ever do, but I'm gonna do it, of course, because YouTube. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna do it just because I'm a little bit behind in my training and I have so much energy built up. Screw it. I've been hitting my macros. Everything's been on point for the last few days, and like my weigh-ins have been perfect. I recently hit 162 pounds for my morning weigh-in, which is crazy. So I want to keep it up. I'm gonna do a 2 a day today. I'm literally gonna hit legs in about like an hour, and then I'm gonna hit some back and shoulders later at night, maybe around like 6 or 7 p.m. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. I'd never recommend anyone doing this, and I could kind of just lower the volume in both workouts and put both together. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna eliminate my cardio for today. I'll schedule to do some cardio today, 40 minutes. I'm just gonna do some legs and kind of, yeah, just see how that goes. And you know what? I would definitely not recommend that, especially if you're not more of an advanced lifter. There's no point of doing that, guys. Is there any benefits to what I'm doing? Probably not. It might even, to be honest, hurt me more in the long run because it's gonna tax my CNS, but I'm gonna make sure I go to before failure on like everything and really go with how I feel. Kind of common sense. Always go with how your body feels. But anyways, gonna be drinking this water. And I'm gonna train fasted. I'm gonna train legs fasted. You guys know I usually don't train fasted, so I'll let you know how that goes. Alright guys, so plans have completely changed. It is now 2 p.m. Had a huge issue with getting a video uploaded, which took me so freaking long to finish. Then I had something else that popped up, so it's 2 p.m. Made myself a little meal. Got the usual protein pancakes. You already know, these guys already have to make an appearance all the time in my videos, so if you're watching these, always expect to see those. But yeah, it's 2 p.m. Gonna eat this, head to the gym, and maybe I might do the 2 workouts. I don't know if I'm gonna do that anymore. We'll see. So checking my blood sugar outside of the gym, and it is 138. So I'm ready to go to workout, guys. I'm feeling good, and I'm really feeling like it's gonna be a good workout. So we're gonna go in there, hit some legs, abs, and a little bit of back and shoulders volume, just a little bit, some traps. All right, so sitting outside of Starbucks, grabbed a coffee, just chilling outside on this beautiful, beautiful sunny day. And as I was editing the video you're watching right now, editing the workout footage, I thought, you know what, why not do a little video voiceover on top of my entire routine, so showing you guys my entire workout. On top of that, talk about a subject that could really help you all out. Just because the last video did really well, you guys really enjoyed it, took a lot from it, so I thought this would be perfect, and it kind of kills 2 birds in 1 stone. You see my entire workout routine for what I did that day, and at the same time, you get something beneficial out of it about a topic that you might be struggling with. And today's topic is going to be about why you're not getting results in the gym, ultimately why you're not seeing progress. And I wrote down on my phone 6 reasons to why you ultimately could not be seeing the progress that you want to see and getting to that physique you want to achieve. And I guarantee you guys, I guarantee it, that you may be doing one of these reasons, and that's why it's inhibiting your gains. And honestly, for a lot of you, it might be almost all of these. So listen up, take some notes, and this really could help you out. Like I said, I'm gonna show my entire routine. So let's go ahead and get started. Reason number 1, infrequently training. So lack of frequency training. If you're still in that bro split, guys, you're still training 1 muscle group per day and you still think that's effective, get out of that mentality, man. You need to be training things 2 or 3 times per week. That means every muscle group. So don't just think that means you have to be training 5-6 days a week, push, pull, legs. I think that's what so many people take out of that when I say that. You don't have to train 5-6 days a week. You can even train your every muscle group 3 times a week, working out only 3 days in the gym per week, doing like, I'd recommend a full body routine if you're gonna do it that way. You see what I'm saying? You gotta strategically think that way. Working out 3 times a week, doing full body would be a lot more effective than working out 6 days a week, doing 1 muscle group per day. You gotta think of it as the total workload and total volume for the entire week, not just daily, and overall increase of volume throughout the week. But anyways, I'm not gonna touch on these topics too much, guys, just because I want to do this as fast as possible, hopefully within like 4 minutes, I don't know. But the second reason, having no purpose. So no game plan, no progression, no goal when beginning your weightlifting sessions. Pretty much what I mean by that is going into the gym and essentially just going to lift, just to go to say that you went to the gym. Having no game plan, not knowing how many sets you're about to do, not knowing exactly what exercise you're about to do, not knowing exactly what weight you're gonna use for every single set of that exercise. So that's pretty much what I mean, guys. You need to always have a purpose and chase a game plan, you know, for progression, constant progression, and know exactly what you're gonna do before you step inside the gym. And reason number 3, this is a huge one, guys, and I see this probably the #1 thing that's inhibiting a lot of gains for most people, but you're chasing 2 different goals. So are you bulking to build muscle, or are you cutting to lose body fat? You need to specifically focus on one, guys. Now, if you're a beginner, you just started off weightlifting, you can totally do both goals at the same time for the first 6 to 12 months. Or even if you're somebody who's been lifting for 3-4 years, you can still do the same 2 things if you haven't been doing it right. So you still have like those newbie gains in the tank if you just now begun doing things right. But at the end of the day, really focus on one goal, either being a slight caloric surplus or a little caloric deficit. So focus on one thing and stop mixing and matching your goals. You know what I mean? You can't multitask when it comes to this sport or when it comes to your physique. Your body really just needs to be focused on either or, cutting or losing body fat, or ultimately building muscle. Now, reason number 4, quit doing useless exercises, man. I see this all the time. People doing all this stupid bullshit in the gym, exercises that is not gonna get you anywhere. You need to keep it simple, guys. I've said this in so many of my videos, but you need to keep it simple, stick with compound lifts, not even compound lifts, but what I mean by key lifts is also key accessory movements. So even things like barbell bicep curl, dumbbell alternating curl, just stuff like that. But like keep the main movements. Understand why you're doing certain exercises, and don't be doing stupid, also useless supersets, drop sets, having no purpose to why you're doing those. You know, so that's definitely a huge reason. But reason number 5, this is a big one as well. Doing ineffective rep ranges and sets. So understand what's more effective for the certain exercise you need to perform, either strength or hypertrophy rep range. So again, guys, I don't just mean this on the bench press. This could even be something like dumbbell incline press. But let's talk about this. If you're doing the bench press, there's no reason it's not gonna be as effective to do 3 sets of like 10 to 12 versus something like the cable fly, where it's not going to be effective doing like 3 sets of 4 to 6, right? Or like 3 to 5 reps on the cable flies. There's a purpose to every single exercise. Cable flies, more about hypertrophy movement. So obviously you understand that you need to be doing more repetitions for extra volume. Bench press, you need to be working on your strength. It's more of a mass building exercise, and solely focus more on progression. Even the dumbbell incline press, you know, be focusing on more heavy weights, and don't think that Now, reason number 6, this is the last and final one, lacking a mix of both strength and hypertrophy in your routine, no matter what your routine may be. So this is exactly why I love reverse pyramid training, guys. By the way, there's a ton of wind. Sorry if like the audio might come out foggy a little bit. But yeah, this is why I love reverse pyramid training. For me, it's like the perfect mix between strength and hypertrophy. Well, before I did reverse pyramid training, I feel like I never was getting enough of either or. And I didn't like doing straight sets, so like 3 sets of 10, because progression was way too slow. With reverse pyramid training, I'm essentially hitting PRs literally every single session. And what reverse pyramid training is starting or beginning your first set with your heaviest weight first, because it's just common sense. Your strongest sluggish when you first come in fresh to the exercise. So yeah, try reverse pyramid training, and I think that would really spark the gains and really bring up the progression, and just like overall you'll get immediately stronger. But anyways, that's gonna wrap this up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you saw my entire routine, you enjoyed that as well. Like I said, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, 2 effective things. Hopefully you learned a lot, took a lot of notes. Be sure to like the video if you like this. I'll keep on doing these kind of topics and, you know, video voiceovers, and hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the deal. All right, so just got back from the gym, showed you all my entire leg routine, and I do a little bit of extra volume on my back and my traps and a little bit of rear delts, but only like 1 exercise of each for like 4 sets each. Not too much, honestly. I was exhausted after that leg workout, guys, but I do have some cardio to do. I'm gonna do a high intensity interval training session. So I'm gonna do 10 sprints, right? I'm gonna do 15 seconds on, sprinting as fast as I can, and then 45 seconds walking. So I'm gonna do 10 of those. And of course, I'm gonna jog for the first 2 minutes, warm up a little bit, and I'm taking my shirt off, man. It's freaking crazy hot outside right now, guys. So yeah, this kind of weather calls for douchebaggery. All right, so it's okay, it's all right. Cardio complete, 10 sprints, 15 seconds on, fast as possible, 45 seconds off. It's freaking crazy hot outside right now. It's like 100 degrees or something. Whew. I love it though, guys. I love to sweat when I do cardio or like when I work out, you know what I mean? It makes me feel like I'm working harder or something, but yeah, that's just personal preference. Oh, holy shit. Never do a high intensity interval training session with absolutely no water at all. You will die. You will die. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end off the video right over here. Really hope you all enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you found it helpful in any sort of way. Before I put a video out there and before I create a video, I really make sure that I check a few things off the box, and that's to make sure that it's helpful or informative or motivating or inspiring in any sort of way, and also to put all of that together in an entertaining and enjoyable way to watch. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these, man. I'm really putting my heart and soul out on these videos, and they're gonna keep coming, guys. I have so much coming up that I cannot wait to share with you all. And I'm actually going to visit my brother and, you know, see my girlfriend and stuff. So I'm gonna have tons of cool, epic like vlogs, a lot more like personal content, and I can't wait to get that out to y'all. And I also have a lot of big projects coming up, so please be sure you're subscribed to the channel. You don't want to miss out on them. If you guys did enjoy this, you found it, like I said, helpful, motivating, inspiring, blah, 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 all any sort of way, please be sure to give the video a like, give it a share, and let's grow together, guys. This is a family. I want to build this together, and I want to thank you all for supporting, man. The support has been off the chain lately, and it's thanks to every single one of you who are pressing that like button, that share button, and you just like genuinely enjoy my content and want to see more. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep producing, and thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will see you all in the next video.